What's going on, everyone? What's going on? Trucker Crespo here. Today's video is my 2 cents into this thing going on at Prime with the Friday meetings about the scales. How about you let the trainers teach them? You know, you're not paying for the scale, so don't worry about what we have to pay. And you know, you have to teach your students how to remove the scale, and you have to show them how much one hole in the trailer will move depending on the load. He said 250, that probably on a light load. Normally I would say from 400 to 600 pounds is moved per hole when you're moving the tandems. But and again, that guy's been there for 42 years. I mean, I just do it every day. And then the other thing that gets me, he said you could run 200 and 300 pounds overweight and you're not gonna get a ticket. First of all, we're learning, we're teaching, we're basically a school. So you're actually saying it's okay to run illegally, you know, because they're gonna say, yeah, 200, 300 pounds, yeah, you should be no problem, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it could be, you know, but who knows who the officer is? Who knows what mood they're in, you know? Who knows if a Prime driver cut his wife off and she's mad about a Prime driver, you drive in through the scale and he's like, oh, I'm gonna get this guy, oh, 300 pounds, here we go. So, you know, I always say do everything legally. You don't want to create attention to yourself. You don't want to have to explain, oh yeah, well in the safety meeting the guy said 200, 300 pounds, it should be no problem. You know, he's been working for Prime for 42 years and he hasn't seen a ticket like that. Well, there's always a first time. Okay, if you want to run that risk, be it, you could do it for me. $15 for a scale ticket will not make or break you. I don't know why they're making a big deal out of it. And then the other problem I had with the safety meeting was, oh, don't bother the shipper. Well, you know what? I'm bothering the shipper because if I don't tell them, they never fix it and they will keep doing it and we will keep running illegally because we didn't want to bother the shipper. I mean, you don't have to go in there being all rude. You don't have to, you know, you can just be like, hey man, I'm sorry, I scaled out, and you know, whenever you can, if you could rework me so I can scale out again. You know, there's ways of doing things where you will not upset people, okay? And if it's something that they keep doing, why not bring it up so they don't do it, you know? Other people will probably go and complain and whatever. I just say, you know what? Leave the training to the trainers. I understand, you know, you're trying to make it seem like we're gonna save money, you know, times are rough, and you want to keep customers happy, but we got to keep customers happy and they got to keep us happy. It works both ways, you know. Yeah, that's just my 2 cents into the Friday meeting fiasco. I just, you know, just don't talk about it anymore, Prime. It's okay. We know what we have to do. We have to follow the law, you know, and we have to make sure we're legally weighed, and we have to be polite as shippers and receivers. There's no need to make it a big deal. Like if someone wants to use a scale, let them use the freaking scale. What's wrong with being legit? You don't pay for the scales. Like when I worked at another company, we will get reimbursed for scales over 30,000 pounds in trailer. They will pay you the scale. The company will out of pocket pay you $15. They will reimburse you or whatever for the scale if you scaled anything over 30. You know why? Because they want to run legally. They don't want no problems. You're complaining about CSI score and you want us to run 200, 300 pounds overweight on your tandems? I don't know. I might have misunderstood him, but guy, just go sit down. I don't think I've seen you in a meeting before. I could live without seeing you talk on there. I mean, you probably could live without me too, but whatever. I'm still training my students how to scale. I'm still training my students how to move the tandems. I'm still training my students how to they could see how much the tandems move depending on the weight, because they're will not always stay in prime. Not every company has a right weight system. So I'm training for trucking, not just for prime. So anyways, that's my rant for today. Be good, be safe, don't do anything I wouldn't do. And always remember, guys, times are rough. Doesn't mean you gotta stay out longer to make more money. Stay your normal course. Your money you make is the money you make. Go home, take care of your family, see your wife, see your kids. The kids will always remember you not being there because of money. Don't do that. Alright? Be good, be safe, don't do anything I wouldn't do, and peace out.